Last time on Danganronpa 2. Nagito set up us the bomb!
What you say?
We have no chance to survive! Make our time!
We're the Bittersweet Gamers.
I'm the Opinionator.
And I'm We Squared.
Yeah, I bet we're never doing that again, huh?
You tell me that I make old, outdated references, jeez. Where the hell were you? You were crab walking again, weren't ya? Hey, don't you think this is a trap? Like, once we go inside the castle, kaboom?
Maybe.
No, I don't think that's going to happen, because that would defeat the point of Nagito's threat.
Well, there might be a trap, though.
Probably. Nagito wants to weed out the traitor, not kill us all at the same time.
Presumably?
That's true, but he's crazy, you know?
It's true.
Anyway, we need to keep trying and head over there. In the end, we still have to go.
You didn't think you could get out of it, did you?
Anyway, let's go to Nezumi Castle.
Come to think of it, where could they have been taken to go to the funhouse?
I mean, there aren't any carnivorous?
There aren't any carnivorous trees?
Well, there aren't any coniferous trees either.
Well, there might be a carnivorous plant in Hope's Peak.
That's true. Hey, check it out. Oh, I guess that's one way to get in there. The entrance is destroyed.
Now, why is that?
It's been blown to bits, as if someone set off a bomb.
Go to the e-handbook and look at those regulations.
Yeah!
Destroying any property without permission is prohibited.
But he's just gonna ignore this rule, like he ignores all the rules he doesn't want to enforce.
Or when it says this includes the surveillance cameras and monitors, does he mean only the surveillance cameras and monitors, or just destroying things? Like, because in the first game, it was just destroying things.
Because breaking the doors.
Right, like Sakura committed suicide after busting open the entrance. So it's just like, there's a degree of not enforcing the rules unless he just feels like it-ness, which is to the surprise of nobody.
I get it.
If that's true, looks like this place was spot on, huh?
I mean, this could also be a decoy.
It was my idea, too. I feel pretty good. I was right about something. Yeah. Then the bombs are inside here, huh?
Damn right.
That's what it looks like.
Well, it's up to you, Kazuichi, to disarm them.
Then let's try going inside. But we need to be careful. We need to pay as much attention as we can.
You're right.
Hey, so is this our last group of 6?
Huh. Well, before we go in, hey, Fuyuhiko, where's the goods?
The goods are in Nezumi Castle. I thought we just established
Oh.
that. What kind of a response are you trying to provoke from me? I don't appreciate you making fun of me, Hajime. They're in the fucking lobby.
Yay!
Did Nagito destroy the door? He sure did a thorough job.
Yeah, that door is...
I mean, is Nagito just wandering around like the mad bomber?
Just pulls open his hoodie, pulls out like a stick of dynamite. But still, he didn't even try to hide the door he destroyed. Don't you think it's a trap? Maybe as soon as we go inside, kaboom!
I'd be more worried about a swamp or something. Like I said, if you keep worrying about shit like that, you won't get anything done. Just prepare for the worst and we'll write off whoever goes in at the head. Somebody stomp on that fucking turtle! What, are you scared? You want me to go first and attract all the danger?
No, it's fine, it's fine.
Actually, I think she should do that.
I think so too, but...
Like, you know, if you're playing, say, Final Fantasy, or just, like, any JRPG with rows and placement.
You always put the heavy hitters up front.
Yeah, that doesn't mean the people behind them are afraid.
Yeah.
It's just you...
They take half damage.
It's not like we know for certain that the bombs are in there, but it is a place we haven't been. And if we actually go in, that means that Damon and Billy won't spend a really long time yelling at us that we need to all go into a new place that we haven't explored as a group, which is what we're doing right now. Maybe they're happy about that, and that's why I'm saying all this.
You're projecting again, David.
It's always Chiaki, isn't it?
What does that say?
Hey, let's go see what's inside for now.
Yes, Miss Trader? I mean...
there is no such thing as a traitor. How can you grip the trouser snake if you do not enter its den?
Did somebody call?
Ah!
Huh? What are you talking about?
Well,
It is a saying for situations like this, right? When you know there is danger, but you still must face it. What does grip the trouser snake mean anyway?
Well, I'm so glad you asked.
And why is my stalker eyeing me in this fashion? So instead of Toko chasing after Byakuya drooling all the while, Kazuichi is chasing after Sonya drooling all the while, and they each hate the other person.
At least Kazuichi's not a serial killer.
Except that Byakuya probably didn't actually hate Toko more than anybody else.
More than Toko, at least?
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, I mean, he did seem to hate her, but anyway.
That should just be Snake.
Hey!
Hold it! Don't you dare
Okay.
correct her!
I was trying to go out away from the trouser snake.
The way she said it is just fine. If you don't correct her, she'll say it as many times as you want.
Grip the trouser snake.
Oh.
Enter the den of a trouser snake by gripping it.
What are we doing? You! Good job, Hajime. Miss Sonia's words just now have been etched onto my pants. Heart. I see. He's trying to ease everyone's tension. Right? That's pretty considerate of him. Right? Or is it? Right? All right. I regret fishing for that dialogue. But let's go! Anything can be better than gripping the trouser snake.
Into the den of the trouser snake for us to grip it. We shall all grip every trouser snake we see.
Fuyuhiko, you seem like you have something you want to say.
I don't want to fucking say anything.
After forcing a dry swallow, I nervously stepped through the door.
The point is, do you think that we can actually stop her from saying weird shit like this?
We can't. And there...
A trouser snake!
Oh God. What's the next murder?
You know, we really had... That really did actually ease the tension.
I guess it kind of did.
Are we playing, like, ease now?
What is this place? I thought the inside would look more lighthearted than this.
It's like we need to go find a goddess statue so we can save the game. The ambiance feels similar to that of a temple or a church. However, is it just me, or does it seem like there are no bombs to be found here?
Well,
No, it's not just you. Why was this place barricaded?
I don't know, but there's some pretty sweet, like, shields and spears back there.
Oh yeah, I want to go... Dude, are you kidding? We got into a place. I want to go look at everything.
Yeah.
And see if we can... Weren't we talking, not in the middle of an episode, but weren't we talking about, like, why don't we just get some bombs from the Octagon and just try to blow open holes in places?
Yeah.
I have seen that in a game before that is, you know, has escape elements, where, as it turns out, one of the things that actually sort of solved the problem was blowing up a hole in the wall with a bomb.
Oh, there you go.
I sure wish that we had had this conversation
Yeah, I know.
in the episodes.
I know. There was even a comment that mentioned something like that, and I was just like, yes, thank you. Like a commenter said, like, why didn't they just take the bombs out of the Octagon and use it to try and blow something open?
Yeah! And sure enough, in a way, that's kind of what's happening,
Yeah,
sort of.
Yeah.
If the bombs are strong enough to blow up the entire island, they should be pretty big. Hey, you don't think that there's some place somewhere with a really big thing that looks like a bomb, do you? Oh, I guess Billy's gonna say I'm projecting again. But I don't see anything. I don't see a place where they could be hidden either.
Huh?
The bombs aren't here! What is all those light particles or maybe dust floating through the air then?
The bombs aren't here? But even so, it's a new place to explore. I feel like there's something suspicious here. To all subjects. The
What?
password to guide everyone to the future. Okay,
Oh,
that
yeah?
placard.
But
Oh, that a-hole! He scratched it out! Why? Feels like this place is different somehow. This feeling. It's the same feeling I felt when I first saw that ancient ruin.
Wait a minute. I don't know what's in the place that we've been calling Hope's Peak.
Uh-huh.
I know they're calling it the ruin, but...
Well, it could be the ruin of Hope's Peak, so it's not like we're necessarily wrong or they are.
What this is in order to find the password to it, you have to use force to enter a place where you're expressly prohibited from going. And then you can get into another place that you're not supposed to have anything to do with. Almost as if...
You're supposed to break the rules.
You're supposed to not play the game and try and come up with a way to enter a location you're not supposed to go. Kind of like how we've been talking about and saying that people should look for.
Uh-huh.
Even if you don't agree with that, you can't say that we're entirely wrong, can you? My eyes!
Your eyes? There's a huge Nordic-looking spear on the wall.
Oh, that is Nordic-looking.
Looks a little flashy, but I have a strong feeling that this spear isn't just for decoration. Anyway, it's really strange looking. Kind of like got a little weight with a wire on the end, and there's some kind of cord attached to the end of the handle.
Which means?
This weapon is designed to capture an opponent using the cord as a whip just before you deliver the final blow.
Ah, a gladiator weapon then.
Not necessarily.
So it's like a chain sickle?
Kusarigama is what he means. However, you must be careful. Using a whip as a weapon is actually extremely difficult.
Very.
You might capture yourself instead of your intended target.
That is right!
And you might also cause an unexpected fan service moment.
What are you talking about?
Well, it's something she cares about very much. Beautiful fighters who get themselves into immodest situations are in universal demand.
Like I said, what are you talking about? Hey! Hey! There's no camera or monitor in here!
Ah! Well, isn't that something? Because you're not supposed to go in here.
Yeah, they're scared of rats.
It was something like that, wasn't it?
That's what they said.
It was Monomi, and Monokuma was making fun of her.
Well, Monokuma was voiced by Doraemon, who's also apparently scared of rats.
I suppose that's
Which was
true.
the joke, yeah.
Maybe they're buried under the floor? Maybe?
No, that's not it. There's no sign that the floors were dug up.
Maybe
This floor is pristine.
Maybe we should just look at the floor really hard, like right in front of us. So where's the bums? If the door was really blasted open, then there's no doubt that Nagito is here.
Damn it!
There's no bombs here! Where the heck are they?
Don't worry, we're getting to that.
That is...
If the bombs are strong enough to blow up the entire island, they should be rather large. However, no matter where we search, we have not found anything like that at all, right?
Damn right.
Hey, the hell are we talking about bombs for? There's something written on the floor. I think it's important.
The floor?
Huh?
Here, look.
Nope, I'll get to that in a second. Don't you worry.
What the hell aren't you looking? Normally when you go up to somebody and you're like, hey, look at this, that person doesn't just walk the fuck off. Good God, you're so fucking disrespectful.
Since we've never been here before, I thought this place was gonna be it for sure.
I'm telling you, it's on the fucking floor.
Agito better not be making stuff up just to mess with us. I just feel like there's some small speck I'm missing. That's going to be where the Monokuma is. Get out of the way, guys! Huh? What's this?
Too bad we only get the one go because it looks like it's one, another number that maybe is a one, but I wouldn't put too much stock into...
Isn't that right, Leon? 11037.
Can we just put the number in then, please? Can we just put the number in, please?
This font doesn't match the ambience of the castle at all. It's almost as if it was intentionally put here. Hey everyone, come check this out!
Oh no, don't you try and take credit for this. I'm the one who said we needed to come here. I'm the one who saw this on the floor and told you to look at it, and you fucking ignored me, and now you're trying to do it. Good God, man, what's wrong with you?
Huh?
Eh? What's that?
It says the password is... Oh, you... Ah!
To all subjects. Subjects? Who are they talking about?
That seems like a natural way to speak to me.
Is it about us? There's more written below that, but what does it mean?
I like how it's harder to see what the password is here.
The password to guide everyone to the future is...
Lies.
What the heck is this? We can't even read the most important part!
Like,
What does the password to guide everyone to the future even mean? Let me just kick
Fuyuhiko.
myself in the teeth.
Fuyuhiko, you did so good. Oh, maybe it's that password to the building with the door that has the word future on it!
Could it be?
Hey, now that I'm looking at it, why is the password Leon? Could it be the password to access that ancient ruin? Guide everyone to the future. Maybe that refers to the Japanese word that is written on the door?
whoa!
As expected of Miss Sonia, she only had to read it once to understand what it means. Oh, I guess it's supposed to be in English, and so that's why we can't... I don't know, man.
But if we can't read the password, there's nothing we can do.
That is...
It is a rather tragic moment.
You probably used a spear to scratch it out.
Yeah, it's right over there.
Hey, hey.
I wonder who erased this. Maybe the person who came in with the bomb?
Huh? Erased?
So...
I mean, it doesn't feel like it was erased naturally, right? It looks like it was forcibly scratched off. That's the only way I can see it.
Even so.
But Monomi and Monokuma shouldn't have entered this castle because they don't like mice, right?
And we can take everything they say at face value.
I won't forgive you.
Then it was Nagito! He's the one who erased the password.
Unforgivable.
Yeah, what I said!
perhaps...
Nagito probably discovered the password here and used it to enter the ancient ruin.
And that's where the bombs are! Yeah, that!
I get it.
So he erased the password so we wouldn't be able to get near the bombs.
So this was all just a big boondoggle.
Damn it.
That's why the traitor has to come forward so he can tell him the number. Damn it, that actually makes a lot of sense.
If that's true, he gave us a hint even though he knew we wouldn't be able to use it.
Don't tell me.
Just so we could shove that reality in our faces. I mean, this will make the traitor come out if they know they're the traitor and there is one.
Yeah.
Both of which have to be true, both of which have to be true for this to work, but there's no guarantee that either of those are true.
Yeah!
There's no way we can enter that ancient ruin if we don't know the password.
In the end, we can't do anything about the bombs unless the traitor comes forward. Did he lure us to this place just so we'd be forced to confront that? Forcing us to confront the despair before us? Forcing us to confront how powerless we are? Damn it! That's what Monokuma would do! Hey, guys? Whoever you are, you don't have to reveal yourself to us. Just tell Nagito, I'm sure he won't do anything about it.
Actually, you're right, there's no way that Nagito wouldn't reveal it, but isn't that actually a really considerate thing? I get that Kazuichi is desperate, like, that's actually a pretty good deal. Like, okay, if the reason that you're not coming forward is that you don't want to reveal yourself to us, then why don't we just take us out of the equation? Somebody go do it.
What would Nagito do? If you don't, you'll just end up dying too, you know?
But it's pretty fair to think that Nagito would do something.
We couldn't really predict him before, and we sure as hell can't now.
Hey, who are you saying that to?
I'm just saying it to everyone. I'm not the traitor. Or a robot.
Let's stop. Fighting among ourselves won't help anything, except breaking through some of the tension by letting it out instead of keeping it holed up, and then knocking it down actually makes it go away.
Yeah.
Even if you just express it instead of keep it pin up, that's the sort of reason why somebody like Nagito is dangerous before he started going around with the bombs. Okay, is because he can worsen that pin up emotion. Chapter 2, anybody?
Uh-huh.
And for that matter, that's why open communication is important, even if it's not comfortable or you don't like it, so it can keep tension from being built up. More importantly, let's work harder to find the password to that ancient ruin, or clues that might relate to it.
Hey.
Leon or something? As long as we cooperate and explore all over the island, we might be able to find it, you know?
Damn it!
Are you telling us to look everywhere for a password that might not even exist?
Hey,
Who would leave a password here in the first place? And why?
I like how we joked earlier about finding the password for the bombs.
That's pretty funny, yeah.
Just turned out this way, I guess. And if you don't know what we're talking about, that's fine.
If it wasn't Monokuma or Monomi, then who was it? We can't even answer that, so there's no way we'll be able to find anything.
Please wait.
Then what would you have us do? Just wait until we all die? That is no different than when we were in the funhouse. And what did we learn there?
Yeah.
We learned not to give up on living, right? This is my basic position. Struggle, 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 and never stop struggling.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I'm really sad that the 4 Dark Divas didn't just go with Sonia, and like sometimes she would be talking to them or something.
That is really sad. Like, what happened to them?
That Gundam was the only one who said that.
Very well then. I should look for it on my own. Excuse me.
So Sonia, hold on! But Sonia ignored me as I called for her and stormed out of the area.
Again, I completely agree with Sonia on this. I'm not sure if something can be done, but I also don't know why somebody can't just volunteer. Like Hajime, maybe.
Yeah! Her shoulders were shaking a little, I'm sure of it.
I mean...
What? What the heck?
Shut up!
Damn it! Fine then! You want to look for it? Well, fine! Hey! Kazuichi left Nezumi Castle and walked in the opposite direction of Sonia.
That's good. I mean, Sonia's right here. I also think that it's a good idea to come up with the right way to act. If that's certainly better than just struggling. But if your choice is nothing versus struggle, then I'll take the struggle. But this is really good for Kazuichi to just not follow her like a puppy.
Yeah. What the hell are they doing? Now's not the time for infighting.
Like...
Well, it might be a good idea to work separately.
What were we just talking about, you guys? Huh? Why?
Huh?
Explain to me!
I mean, it's easier to move around that way, you know?
Oh.
In case someone wanted to, secretly go meet someone.
Point taken. Hey, does that mean?
Sorry.
Sorry, just act like I was thinking out loud and pretend you weren't listening.
Damn it.
He was like, are you accusing me?
Yeah.
But we're accusing Hajime too.
I know.
Not again. Man, we're scattered as usual.
Stupid fool.
Even I know that's wrong.
Seriously! If you think so, then please help!
Yeah, leave it to me. I got a secret plan.
Could you please tell me your plan?
I won't forgive you.
I just have to find the source of the problem and snap it off!
I don't like where this is going. Akane? What's your secret plan?
I would not think that it would be a terrible idea to find somebody and be like, okay, give me the password or I will beat the ever-loving piss out of you, but that's not going to work on Nagito.
Right.
It's not going to work on Nagito.
Right,
so
right.
It's a useless plan, but in general, that would be an option that I think we would need to consider using. I have a bad feeling about the way Akane's acting. I'll run after her to make sure she doesn't do anything really dumb.
Good.
It's best if we keep Akane away from Nagito for now. Far away.
If she turns out to be the next victim, despite trying to buck the trend of free time events.
Or the next killer.
I can't win for losing. You're right. I guess I'll leave it to you.
Yep.
Oh, I was talking about Akane, but you were talking about Chiaki.
No, I meant Akane.
Well, I guess you can also apply that to Chi. Blah! Okay, see you later.
Chiaki ran after Akane. And from there, I was the only one left.
Oh, bad feeling, bad feeling.
What does this really mean? Who are the subjects that are being referred to?
Subjects, that is a good point.
What's the password to guide everyone to the future? We could be test subjects.
Well, that kind of fits the
simulation theory. I was the last to leave Nezumi Castle, and I wandered all over the island searching for clues to the password.
Nagito would, if anybody's gonna have him, it's Nagito.
But I didn't expect to find anything, and in the end, that's exactly what happened. And so, time passed by with its usual speed.
So you didn't go say anything after all, huh?
Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. It is now 10 p.m. welcome. Please return to your rooms and relax. Let the sound of the ocean gently rock you to sleep. Now then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.
Even after the announcement, I kept searching the island, but I didn't find what we were looking for. After a while, I'd forgotten what I was supposed to be looking for in the first place.
I see.
In the end, after coming up empty-handed, I returned to the hotel. I didn't see anyone else on my way back here, but I also didn't see them while I was exploring either.
I wonder if like, we wander up, check the hotel for Nagito, and someone else sees Hajime going in there.
And thinks he's the traitor? That's because, even though this island is so vast, our numbers have drastically decreased since we've arrived.
Yeah.
I can't think of any other reason than that. I should go back.
And go back he did, huh?
Nagito said time runs out at noon tomorrow. We really don't have time to be sleeping. Another day is about to end, which means there's only half a day left. I can't imagine the traitor will be revealed by then, since we don't even know if they really exist. And even if they do, it's possible they've forgotten that they're the traitor. All this thinking makes me feel like I should do something, but my brain and body were yearning for rest, probably because of all the walking I did today.
You could just go do it yourself.
As I dozed off, horrible, disgusting images began to surface from the back of my mind, one after the other.
I mean, what's Nagito gonna do? Hate you? Try to kill you? What's different than the current situation?
Well, he's not going to believe me, for one. But before I could focus on the specifics of those images, it was a Monokuma theater. I slowly sank into the depths of darkness.
Well, that's good.
Oh god, the horrible images are back!
Well, that's bad. I was gonna say we don't really need a theater there, but I guess it's the perfect time for one, depending on how you look at it.
I think giving up is really important.
Of course you do!
If you don't give up on your dreams, they'll come true. That's just irresponsible and lazy encouragement. No matter how much you try without giving up, it's useless in the end.
You know, I mean, of course there's no way that your dreams are all going to come true by you trying so hard.
Right!
But they'll never come true if you don't, and you never know what you're going to find by doing something,
Yeah.
but you're not going to find anything if you do nothing. But anyway, I suppose sort of what he's saying is that is also a naive way of thinking, that all you have to do is keep trying.
Yeah.
You know, when talking about like the struggling or the looking around, looking for a way out, I didn't ever say that you were guaranteed to find something.
Right!
Though I again note the inside of Nezumi Castle. But it's just like, it's just better to try than not. So I think that's kind of what Monokuma is saying, is actually that it's better to not try.
Persistence is just the worst. That's why giving up is so important.
Let me try that again. By swapping around the two concepts, like giving up is important, not trying hard is important, it shows how it can be kind of foolish. It shows the inherent foolishness
of trying hard.
Of too much optimism.
Gotcha.
Being overly optimistic.
I gotcha.
That's what I was trying to get out.
But you can't give up if you don't even try.
That's all from Monokuma Theater.
That's actually the worst of all.
Huh. Yeah, I think you hit that nail on the head.
There was actually some wisdom there. Sorry about that.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is gonna be another perfect tropical day! Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today!
Now, I don't know where we're going to be going, but I feel like the moment we have a chance to look around, should go over to that giant bomb in the center of the island.
The scenery this morning is the same as it ever was. I can see the sunlight peeking through the window. I can hear the faint sound of waves crashing on the beach. But the bombs Nagito said are going to destroy all this. Once time runs out at noon. At the moment, there's nothing about our situation that's changing for the better.
Also, this isn't how we should take this, but what if there's no bombs? If he just has bombs that are capable of doing what we've seen, because they're bombs.
That's true.
As opposed to, like,
He could be bluffing.
10 megaton explosives ready to take out these tiny tourist islands.
Usually I'd go to the restaurant, but what should I do today? As long as I remember what Nagito said.
Oh, by the way, I'll be waiting here, so if you want to reveal yourself, come see me anytime. Mr. or Miss Traitor.
Sounds like he was planning to hang out at the restaurant all day. Wait a minute. He's going to be there all day? Then, if anyone went to the restaurant like they normally do, the bad feeling lingering in my chest grew with each beat of my frantic heart.
So it is going to be what I said?
I immediately ran out of my cottage, ignoring what Damon was talking about.
Like, just seeing somebody show up?
So Sonia, I can't help but notice that you're out here.
Good morning, Hajime. About yesterday, I may have been somewhat careless with my words. I could not keep myself from snapping at what Kazuichi said, and I acted on my own.
I don't blame you, frankly.
Yeah, not after what's happened. It's not like her intentions were bad. Thanks to my actions, everyone ended up going their own separate ways, right?
Yeah, but what you said wasn't wrong either.
I have not given up yet. I will do my very best to live until the very end. If not, I will not be able to face Gundam, Nekomaru, or the others who have died.
And that's probably why if she is the traitor, she can't reveal it.
What do you mean?
She may think that if she reveals to the traitor who she is, that Nagito will kill her. Or it's also possible that there may be some terms to the traitorness, like maybe Monokuma will kill her, or whatever, something like that. Now, I don't know for sure, I'm just like throwing stuff out.
Yeah, I don't find that particularly convincing. I'd find there being terms more, but like more compelling. I don't think there's zero reason to suspect Sonia, but I don't really think there's too many reasons to suspect her either. I mean, my main deal is Hajime, you know?
Yeah. The moment I set foot inside the restaurant,
Or no traitor.
the worst case scenario was unfolding before me.
Yep.
Oh God!
Playtime's over. Now, where'd you hide the bombs?
We know where he hid the bombs!
This would not work on Nagito. It could work on other people, but not him.
Nagito's too psychologically solid
Yeah, like
for being so unstable?
well, he's crazy, but the fact is that craziness gives him this enough stubbornness to not really be concerned
Yeah.
about his physical safety.
That hurts, but I'll never tell. If you really want me to spit it out, you should try torturing me or something.
I will say he's talking pretty well for her having her hands around his throat.
Huh? Torture?
Now shut up, don't worry about that.
Maybe you can stab my fingers with that fork over there. Or scoop my eyes out with that spoon.
I don't really think that's Akane's style.
Or eat my liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
If you're not willing to fill me with despair, there's no way my hope will ever
Oh, there we go. Akane's hand suddenly wrapped around Nagito's neck, and his face began turning a startling shade of red.
That's fine with me. Just die already.
Oi, oi, oi!
Her clenched hands kept squeezing, even tighter.
You
Why am I sitting here not doing anything?
You can't kill him!
As if she was trying to snap his neck instead of just strangling him.
Hey,
Hey, what are you doing? Akane!
this is bad.
Hey, are you alright? Isn't he seriously gonna die? But she was too overcome by rage to acknowledge us.
Somebody do something!
Yeah! Oh, for a moment I thought that said snap, and I was really concerned.
Wouldn't be much of a trial,
Huh?
Sonia. Oh, Chiaki.
Calm down, okay? You wouldn't do something like that, right?
You're not the kind of person who would hurt someone,
At least someone who isn't fighting back.
right?
I mean, beating him around a little as a type of torture is one thing, but going further than that, no.
That's not her.
And you can't kill him, for God's sake.
See, it's all right. Yep, no problem.
If it were Kazuichi, it would be threaten him until you get what you need. But it isn't.
Right.
Sorry. I'm awake now.
That's weird.
What was I doing anyway?
Wow.
Hey, hey!
That's what I want to ask! Don't tell me you were actually thinking about killing him! And that's when it happened. In the corner of my eye, I saw him slowly stand
great.
up.
Thanks.
Thank you, Akane. I got to see my dead dog again. I haven't seen him in ages.
Stop saying stuff Makoto said!
That's what I was about to say.
Huh?
Stop it!
Serves you right. You probably pissed off Akane in the first place by mocking her.
Indubitably.
Well,
I didn't mean to do that, though.
He just naturally pisses off everyone around him.
Anyway, thank you for saving me. Looks like I owe you one.
You could disarm the bombs.
If you sincerely mean that, please tell us the password to enter the ancient ruin.
huh?
The password? To that ancient ruin? What are you gonna do with that?
You...
Don't play dumb. You've hidden the bombs inside that ruin, right?
You're right.
Yes, I did. Until yesterday.
What? Huh? Alright.
Hey, hey!
Until yesterday, you should stop fishing for dialogue, and this is coming from the Shark Man, and talk to Nagito.
Hey!
What the heck does that mean? Why do you have to go and make things so complicated?
So what he's saying is that after he got the book, he had access to the password. And, though, I mean, the password...
Well, the password was right there.
And they didn't say it was the password, mind, but, you know, he's a pretty lucky guy if he wanted to take a guess.
Yeah.
So it's like he already had access to the building because he knew the password, but then he took the bombs out. So they're not there. So, okay, just making sure that I know the implications of what he's saying.
Then,
I assumed correctly. He definitely hid the bombs inside the ancient ruins.
however...
What exactly does he mean by until yesterday?
Damn it.
That bastard. Did he actually move the bombs somewhere else?
That does seem to be the implication here, yes. Thanks, Chiaki, for stopping Akane.
Hey.
Nope.
No, I didn't do anything. Akane isn't the sort of person who could seriously do something like that in the first place.
I agree with you, but
She was getting enraged.
really angry.
It happened with Fuyuhiko as well.
Is that so?
I think...
But more importantly, it might be better if we listen to what Nagito has to say. Probably.
Yeah, I'll get to him.
Sorry.
Seriously, I messed up. I made you freak out. It's like I wasn't myself anymore. I didn't even realize what I was doing. I'm surprised at myself.
Wow. Hey, Nagito, what do you mean by until yesterday?
She got pushed too far and was all by herself.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything important inside the ancient ruin. Just some familiar scenery.
Familiar scenery?
Jeez.
I got bored of it. Also, if I hid them in there, it'd be completely meaningless. So, even if you had managed to learn the password to the ancient ruin, it has no meaning anymore.
So don't bother, right?
Now that I've moved the bomb somewhere else...
I don't trust him!
But they were inside that ancient ruin, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm glad.
Anyway, I guess it was right for me to move them. They were about to be found before the traitor confessed. Well, it's not like it really matters. In fact, that might be better.
Amazing.
To make hope shine even brighter.
Out the window with ye!
Bastard!
Stop talking crazy and tell us where you moved the bombs already. Looks like you're in a hurry. Well, that's understandable. After all, time runs out today, in a few hours.
let's begin the final battle. The final battle between the traitor and everyone else. The final battle between hope and despair. The place I hid the bombs this time is a place you've all visited at least once.
Oh, God!
Hey!
That's it! That's too broad!
See?
It shouldn't be that hard if you guys split up. For now, why don't you guys search everywhere as fast as you can? As long as everyone cooperates, it should be easy to find out where the bombs are.
What the heck? Go check the old schoolhouse.
This is exciting!
It's gonna be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can ever lose. Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this.
The ultimate hope, huh?
And not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together. You frickin' crazed talking like this when like openly threatening everyone with death and occasionally becoming so condescending.
Such a nihilist.
And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's gonna be fine. As long as you believe in hope with all your hearts, the path should open.
With that, Nagito walked away and left us with his sinister mixed message.
Damn it!
Mixed message. That's a very good way to put it.
Why does he still have to be alive?
Dumbass!
Now's not the time to complain about stuff like that.
Oh,
Besides, we don't have time to fight among ourselves.
you are right.
We must hurry and search for the bombs. We should still have time to stop them.
I mean...
But based on all the places we searched, I don't know where we should look. I mean, if you take what he said to its literal conclusion, a place where everyone has been at least once, it's the old schoolhouse, isn't it? If we include everyone else who's died.
Well, aren't there also several other places? For instance, the main square.
Ah, that's a good point. Good point.
You know,
which is where we
the
wanted to
giant
go
bomb
anyway.
is.
Yeah.
But you're right about the old schoolhouse. Because, like you said, everyone visited it at least once. Well, by the time you get to the second island,
You don't have everyone. I think the square's it.
The only thing we can do is split up and cover as much ground as we can.
Oh! Fuyuhiko wasn't at the party. So it has to be the square.
You're right!
Aha!
There are exactly 6 of us. Each person should be in charge of searching an island. Hajime, you're the player character, so why don't you take the central island? Then leave this island to me. I already have the layout of this island in my head.
Leave it to me.
Yeah!
I mean, so does everybody else, but...
If Akane has the first island, then I'll do the second one. Miss Sonia should get the smallest island. Are you okay with searching the central island? It should be Hajime. It really should be Hajime.
But...
Anyway.
You're probably not good at covering ground anyway, right? It's fine, you can search the central island. There's some meaning in Sonia being the one to see that. Chiaki, you search the third island with the hospital. Hajime, you search the amusement park island, because I know you want to go back there. And I'll handle the final island. All that's arbitrary, but there's no reason it shouldn't be.
Alright, then let's do it.
Let's hurry up and find those bombs so we can take care of Nagito once and for all.
We stormed out of the restaurant and immediately left to search for the bombs. We didn't have time to even think about who the traitor is. But it's ironic. Nagito is the reason we're all splitting up, but the reason we're all cooperating is because of Nagito too. It's pretty damn ironic. I'm in charge of searching the fourth island. I should search every nook and cranny.
Did you say cranny?
Cranny, cranny, whatever. According to Nagito, the bombs
Did you say according to the Nagito?
According to Damon, he's about to get punched in the face. The bombs have enough power to easily wipe out this entire island. And it's probably not very small. I'll definitely find it.
I mean, it's true that is the sort of action that can theoretically make everybody want to cooperate. That just goes to show that, like we said, getting everybody to cooperate is what we should be doing.
It's possible that the bombs were placed inside this train. It's no use. I don't see anything that looks like a bomb other than the train itself.
Right, so in order to make sure that we can get to someplace really good before this episode ends, I'm gonna shut up. Oh, I failed!
Damn it! I don't see the friggin' bombs anywhere. Nothing good will come from rushing. I should try looking somewhere else. It's no use. There's nothing suspicious here either.
Maybe further up on the track? Why did you take me seriously? Actually, that reminds me of Silent Hill 3, where you're shooting Uzis at blade bugs while on a roller coaster track.
What? Silent Hill 3? I mean, Hajime! What? Oh god, I'm doing it too! I don't have time to deal with you! Did you see?
See?
Did you see?
What?
Huh? Rob Zombie! No, I didn't go and see his concert. The hell's wrong with you?
Is there a burglar somewhere?
No!
Robber!
There is a burglar somewhere!
Robber?
Emergency!
Yeah, this is bad. My important thing got stolen. More important than the faux show stick? Whatever the hell that was about.
Maybe,
Now's not the time to deal with her. I need to hurry and find those bombs.
maybe it was the normal underwear that got stolen. That's some high defense stuff.
The bombs shouldn't be small. If I find them, it should be really obvious. Damn it. Looks like there's nothing in here. Damn it. I don't, the bombs. Yes, rushing. Don't.
Dub the bombs.
What's it gonna be?
Ah, this is the time for this. Piggy me!
Oh, that's adorable.
That's actually kind of cute. You know, I understand that pigs are really smart. And I understand that pigs make pretty good pets, though they're apparently quite rapacious and they require things to root around in, or they'll go crazy and destroy your house.
I see, yeah.
But they're pretty affectionate. But my problem is I'm sorry, I view pigs too much as food.
Yeah. Same here.
I'm so bad at shutting up.
Oh. Well. The door's open? Looks like I can go inside, but it's possible that the bombs were hidden in here.
Well, the bombs shouldn't be hidden in there, but we might find something like, I don't know.
All right, let's go.
Perhaps the Monokuma cockpit or something?
How should I describe this place? It's so cloyingly cute that I feel like I'm going to be sick.
Right. This is, of course, where all the cameras.
Yeah.
No!
Why is Hajime in my house, even though I specifically told you there was a robber, thus giving you the hint to come here?
Well, she also said before never to come here.
The door was wide open. What?
And then she left?
As soon as she heard that, Monomi waddled to the door and...
That's...
It's broken! My security system is broken!
Well, what does that mean?
The robber probably did it! No, a robber is no excuse. A female teacher with a young boy student in her house is just inappropriate! I've been splattered with disgrace!
Well, why don't you run away and go hide, and then let us look around?
Oh my god, she is so flippin' noisy.
I mean, this room is really straightforward.
I guess Monomi is forced to see his broadcast too. If they're really allies, they wouldn't need to bother with something like that.
You only have that many, huh?
What the heck is this? Monomi plushies on hangers?
What's that sign say?
Stop it!
Yeah, don't go touching my things without permission. They're important. Your own plushies? You must love yourself just like Monokuma.
That's wrong!
You're wrong. Please don't compare me to that thing.
I mean, we've already seen one or two die, so...
you don't have enough delicacy. Entering a woman's house without her permission and touching her things makes your teacher very sad.
Well, I'll tell you what, Monomi. We wouldn't be doing that, except that it's you, and we don't really care.
This will not be allowed. Hajime needs a class in morality.
Maybe he does, but that has nothing to do with the current situation.
Delicacy and morality? I don't think those things have anything to do with each other.
That's right.
I shall give you a special private lesson after school.
Isn't that also bad, though?
Miss Monomi will slowly and thoroughly give you a good teaching. That sounds really inappropriate.
Yeah, I was about to start talking about, like, finding the trouser snake.
Once again, I've been splattered with disgrace.
Now, that one was all on you.
Such a sticky and gooey disgrace. Get out of here! You're the one who started saying it.
The pure white stuffing.
Are these monitors? I mean, that makes sense. She was watching us the first time. They're not displaying anything right now, but why are there so many?
You know, at this point, I don't even remember if the monocams were here the whole time.
Yeah, they were.
They weren't like Usami cams.
No, I think they were monocams. Are you monitoring us with these? He's on to me. So, I was right.
Sure would have been nice if you would have said something about any of this.
The surveillance cameras all over the island, and the footage those cameras are recording.
Like, maybe we could have trusted you if you wouldn't have acted this way.
You were watching that footage on these monitors. You were monitoring us, weren't you? I was, until Monokuma appeared. I no longer have my magic stick, and because of that, Monokuma stole all my powers. So I don't have the authority to monitor everyone anymore. These monitors are useless. Huh? What does that stick have to do with the surveillance cameras?
I would love to hear you talk about it.
Anyway, I can't monitor everyone anymore.
Oh, yeah?
I have no other way of following your movements unless I rely on these somewhat nifty ears. I don't really understand, but does that mean Monokuma has been watching us from those surveillance cameras?
That's wrong.
No, it's probably not him. Really?
Oh, is that so?
In his current state, he shouldn't even need to use those cameras. His power keeps increasing beyond my expectations. He surpassed any standard of measuring it.
Well, I mean, before, in the first game, he was somebody who could be overcome. This one, however, is apparently like Mega Man or something.
Hey, stop talking about stuff that doesn't make sense, please. Who's watching those surveillance cameras?
I mean, if you really wanted to earn some trust, you could start spilling the beans.
We're kind of at a point where it's now or never.
Otherwise, it's just shut up, stupid rabbit.
They probably only matter to the outside. You know, Nagito did say Monokuma might have been waiting for someone. And then he kind of implied it may have been the survivor of the last Killing Games. Maybe this was all a trap to potentially lure the survivors of the Killing Games here? Especially the Ultimate Hope? Oh, I mean, I didn't say anything like that.
There is that idea that it's another thing that we talked about. Not in an episode, so.
Well, now we have.
Right.
Sort of. Outside?
I mean, maybe they're broadcasting it to the world after all.
Do you mean the group that's controlling you and Monokuma? I see. So the people outside the island are watching the footage captured by the surveillance cameras, and... Well, let's just brush that whole thing aside,
See,
right?
This is why I have a hard time believing that that's the case. Because everyone says it, but nobody is willing to actually... Just lots and lots and lots and lots of doubt and lies.
There's no way I could do that! Oh. But I can't say. Because I'm a robot rabbit.
No, that's not why you can't say. You can't say because you won't tell us anything and expect us to trust you.
Oi. Is she trying to cover it up by crying? That's exactly what Monokuma does.
It's true. Every time something happens that I don't want to talk about, I burst into these tears. Oh,
that's not what I meant.
Oh, my tears. Jeez, I'm sorry.
Oh, screw you! Just as I thought, I can't trust her at all. Is that like waiting for tasks?
It might be.
Please, just leave it alone already. Please don't take me anymore.
No!
I've been splattered with disgrace. Such sticky disgrace.
Why are we talking about this?
So anyway, you said something about a robber? Are you talking about Monokuma? Monokuma wouldn't do something as cheap as breaking the lock. He could just do whatever he wants anyway. Ever since he took over my power, he can do anything he wants on this island as long as he wills it.
Oh, he can do anything he wants on this island as long as he wills it? It's almost as if the world here in this island doesn't need to conform to, like, the rules, like the laws of causality or something. As if it were a virtual space, perhaps.
Possibly. I think you might be going too far, though.
What else could that mean? What else? Is there something else? Either that or they just have godlike power and we're fighting against gods or something?
I don't know, man.
Isn't that really more along the lines of what you'd get in, like, the Fate series? Or like, if we're talking about visual novels, I mean, something like Demon Bane? You get some fighting against some gods in Demon Bane? Maybe Dies Irae?
Power? Will? You're always so melodramatic.
That's why I had to mention Dies Irae, is because of, like, the little will to power right there.
But if it wasn't Monokuma, does that mean the robber's one of us? I'm not doubting my students or anything, but my important thing was definitely stolen. What's your important thing anyway?
I won't say!
Stop beating around the frickin' bush before I beat you with a bush.
Ooh, that's a good one.
My treasure box.
What's in it?
I don't think any of us would steal Monomi's treasure box. But if someone did, why would they steal it in the first place?
Oh my god, can we just leave already? I'm getting tired of talking to the rabbit.
Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights. Well, if I come across it, I totally won't ransack it.
Yippee-ki-yay!
Yippee-ki, go away. Alrighty, that's enough of your questions. Now it's my turn to question you.
Okay, later.
Me?
Hey!
Why did you suddenly come to the amusement park? It's strange that you're walking around alone.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Because there are frickin' bombs somewhere. Did something happen? Something did happen.
Oh, your somewhat nifty ears didn't hear the explosion of a bomb going off?
I thought she showed up for 2 seconds. Huh? That's right. I don't have time to waste at a place like this. Hey, I need to ask you an important question. Do you know where they are? Somewhere on Jabberwock Island. Nagito!
Hey!
Oh, why hello there, Monomi. Wanna play with your big brother?
You get out of here! Monokuma! What's with your sudden invitation? We've never played before. You're kind of creepy.
Oh, I feel like crying. Come on, everyone's busy. It's really entertaining, too. You shouldn't interfere. So hurry up and come play with me!
My ears! Please don't pull my ears!
But that's exactly why I should pull your ears!
It really hurts when you hit me with the swirling tornado of psychic energy covering your body.
Well,
I'll leave the rest to you.
I'll let you students handle the rest. Do your best. I mean, what else do you want me to say? I want to see where this goes. It's pretty interesting not being in control.
He always interferes whenever we're discussing something important. I guess he really is monitoring us. No, now's not the time to complain. I should get back to searching for the bombs, even though I've already searched everywhere. I shouldn't waste any more time. I leapt out of the Monomi house and returned to searching for the bombs.
Well, I mean, that's everywhere.
Hey.
Hajime!
Ah!
I found them!
You did? You found them?
Damn it!
Yeah, a shit ton of bombs were piled on top of each other. I'm actually surprised that they found them.
I am also very surprised.
God damn, I didn't expect to find actual bombs.
But where'd you find them? I mean, you were on the final island, so...
Near that stupid factory where the life-size Monokuma plushies are made?
The plushie factory. Got it.
We gotta get Kazuichi. Maybe he can disarm him. I'll go tell Kazuichi and Akane. Can you tell Sonia and Chiaki?
Yeah, got it.
Damn it.
Huh. We'll meet in front of the bombs later.
Meet in front of the bombs. What's
So-
going to happen after that? Will we be able to stop them?
I do think it's interesting how it always seems to be Fuyuhiko who keeps showing up as a messenger in times like this. I don't think that means anything. I'm
You're
just
right.
pointing
He's
it
a
out.
robot traitor.
Okay.
No, there's no point thinking about that right now. I need to tell Sonia and Chiaki about the bombs first.
Are you saying that there's a traitor and a robot traitor, which is different than the traitor?
Sonia should be at the central island and Chiaki should be at the third island. Sonia should be here on the central island. But the only place on the island where bombs could probably be hidden is Jabberwock Park.
I've been trying to remember the name of that place for so long.
If that's the case, maybe Sonia is searching there? Man, if only I could find the bomb! If only I could find the... Huh, that's weird. I don't see her anywhere. Hey, Sonia!
I'm right here!
Too bad.
Just kidding, it's only me!
Oh, good.
Yes, indeed.
Hajime used Call Sonia, but nothing happened. Because she's already gone to a faraway place.
What?
Just kidding! If you're looking for Sonia, she was walking around near the military base.
The military base? The one on the final island?
Why did I show up here to tell you this?
Did she already hear about the bombs? Is that why she went to the final island?
I'm so helpful.
But even so, there's no reason for her to be at the military base.
I mean, she was the one who found the Future Foundation book
and the Jabberwock Island tour guide?
Yeah.
Because the bombs were found at the plushie factory. I don't really understand, but I'll head over there after I talk to Chiaki. Maybe she went to the base on her own without knowing anything about the bombs. This is a pretty small island. Chiaki should be at the third island. Alright, let's go.
Well, you might be right, Billy. It might turn out that Sonia's the traitor after all, and Hajime is the robot traitor.
A timer. It looks like it's counting down. Why is it counting down?
Well, that's irrelevant to the time bomb.
Worrying about it won't do anything. I should just ignore it for now.
There's only a few days left, too, right?
Yeah. Shoo! Chiaki, I've been looking for you. Chiaki?
What happened?
Don't respond so slowly. It's the bombs. We found the bombs. Hurry over to the plushie factory.
I can't believe that we found them.
Hey, are you listening? This is no time to space out.
Yep.
Oh, you're right. The bombs are bad, right? We gotta go to the plushie factory.
I mean, I suppose if I'm really just going to take this sci-fi trope to its most extreme, they could all be robots.
Billy,
Yeah?
have you been watching Blade Runner?
No comment.
I'll head over.
At least be a little more nervous. Even in a situation like this, she moves at a snail's pace. Alright, I should hurry over to the final island and meet up with Sonia at the military base, but I feel like I'm being led on a wild goose chase.
Her reaction was probably a joke, but it seems really weird to me.
Before I go to the plushie factory, I need to meet up with Sonia at the military base first.
Got it? Okay, now what the heck is going on?
Sonia! There she is! What is she doing in a place like this?
I mean, we're like nearing all this super climactic stuff. That's why we're moving so fast.
Yeah! I should investigate everything. Looks like Sonia is digging around in the back of that truck.
That makes sense.
Hey, what are you doing?
If you want to find a bunch of explosives, I mean, how about that pile of RPGs?
My,
Hajime, please do not startle me.
I am concerned.
I mean, I'd forgotten about the stack of weapons here. We could have used those to go into Nezumi Castle. I thought my heart was going to explode.
It's also possible that those plushies were Monokuma spares and had bombs in them.
Yeah, that's
Explode?
completely possible.
Anyway, what are you doing here? Weren't you searching the central island?
I was, but there was something I needed to confirm here.
Never mind that for now. We found them.
What did you find?
The bombs, obviously. They found the bombs at the plushie factory.
Why are so many people reacting this way?
It's really weird.
The bombs are at the factory?
Let's hurry over to the plushie factory. The others should already be there too. What are you stalling for? If we don't hurry, it'll be too late.
What is this? Chiaki and Sonia.
And then, like you said, it is usually Fuyuhiko that shows up.
When he sent Hajime after Chiaki and Sonia, I mean, was that specific for something? This is like the sinking feeling kind of thing. There's something way too weird going on. You were right. I understand. I shall make my way there shortly, so please go on without me.
Huh?
I am sorry.
It is going to be fine. I will catch up with you soon.
Got it. Then I'll start heading over. Sonia?
Is this?
I don't know what Sonia wants to do, but there's no time to argue about it.
I mean, why would Chiaki and Sonia suddenly have these really weird reactions? Is this actually we figured out that Hajime is the traitor, so we're calling him over to this place to club him on the head and make him go say it?
Maybe. I left Sonia for now and decided to go to the plushie factory first.
I mean, why would they all of a sudden... Why would the only people that Hajime is specifically sent to get... Like, never mind this, okay? Like, why would they have the... What are you talking about? Oh.
Yeah!
Oh, the bombs, huh?
That doesn't... But why is she even at the military base? I can just ask her later. I'm just not going to worry about all the strange stuff that suddenly started happening. Anyway, the bombs are the biggest priority. I should hurry over to the plushie factory.
Okay. Huh? So this makes Chiaki and Sonia look awfully suspicious.
We've kind of had suspicions about Chiaki from the beginning because of the gamer and the game sort of feel. And all the games we keep running into.
Yeah, I agree with that. Huh? Where's Sonia?
I told her about the bombs, but she wouldn't listen to me. She said she'd catch up with us later.
What?
Huh?
Later? Why?
She should know that now isn't the time for that, but...
Especially the person who is so intent on finding everything, which...
Can I go bring her? Nothing bad will happen to me, I assure you.
Which only does make her look like a maybe she's the traitor. After all, she's the one who keeps saying there isn't one.
She's the one who sent Hyoko to the music venue to use the mirror there.
Oh, I can't believe that was intentional.
She's the one who set up the swim party that wound up with Peko in a swimsuit.
That's true.
And then for the third, hold on.
But
and
there
she was
no...
really hostile to Kazuichi during the fourth one, but that's not really...
There had to have been a coincidence with the second one because there was no need to have a second body. Do you really think there's time for that, you fucking dumbass?
There's always time for me to horn out. You're right, we need to stop the bombs first. Yeah, he can't go! He's the one we need!
Alright, let's go. Just file this away under suspicion of traitor, and...
We steeled our nerves and charged into the factory.
It could just be that she thinks she's on to something really important, but...
What the fudge? The first thing I noticed was the roaring engine of a nearby truck.
Yeah, this is new.
A truck? Why? How? How could Nagito have done this?
These are the bombs? These are the bombs that are gonna destroy the whole island? Look closely. The bombs are right in front of us. They are, aren't they?
I'll get to that.
I see.
I was wondering where that sound was coming from. It sounds like it was the engine.
What's going on?
What the heck? There's a truck inside a factory.
I mean, where'd the truck come from?
There's a truck parked in the middle of the factory. Well, the doors up front did look like the kind you slide up for delivery. A lot of dangerous looking objects are loaded on the bed of the truck.
I mean, what's it hooked up in?
Hey.
Those things on top of the bed. Is that it?
I mean, I guess the truck is from the military base.
Yeah.
I don't know how powerful they are, or if they have enough power to blow up the entire island. That seems really suspicious, honestly. But whatever the heck they are, if they're that many, they must be extremely powerful. And here they are. Did he really drive this truck and carry over all these bombs?
Damn it.
Kazuichi, can't you disarm these bombs? You're good at that kind of stuff, right?
I thought I could, but for some reason, there's no way. It looks like the engine is also acting as a detonator. Damn it, so that's why the engine is still running.
I mean, that makes sense. You can design a bomb that's nearly impossible to disarm, after all.
The bombs are set up so that when the engine stops running, the insulator will blow off and trigger the explosion.
You?
I don't care how it's built! Can you disarm it or not?
It's impossible. I don't have enough time.
So he thinks he could do it if he did. Huh?
The main detonator was put inside this bulky metal box and welded shut. How? How could Nagito have done this? There's no way I can disarm it if I can't get this thing open.
Well, what if he had cooperation from Monokuma?
So it's going to take you a long time? That's not good. I mean, it's almost...
This is bad.
Those weren't bombs that, at the very least, they weren't found in the Octagon.
Right.
They might have been stuffed in the military base, or they might have actually been in Hope's Peak, but... It's just there are too many strange points.
Yeah.
Like, there's more going on than what we suspect or what meets the eye. I mean, my God, really? I never would have imagined that could be the case, but... Yeah, it's almost noon.
What if we use the tools at the military base?
Hey.
You don't have time for that!
You don't?
The truck's engine is a detonator, right? Then can't we stall for time by adding gasoline? It's no use. The fuel cap has been welded on too.
I'm gonna do it!
Then I'll just drive the truck into the sea! That
Faster.
won't work. You can't! This is extremely important! You don't even have a driver's license! You can't break the rules now!
For you, Hiko? It's okay. It's okay, man.
Are you seriously gonna stop me for that reason? I thought your family was all about breaking the law.
Well, if they drive off, it's gonna break the connection, and that's going to trigger it.
Right.
Damn it.
But even that's impossible. There's a chain wrapped around the wheel. If we can't disarm the bomb, stall for time, or move the truck,
You don't have enough time to destroy the chain?
there's nothing we can do.
Hey.
Hey, check it out.
Huh?
See?
There's some kind of machine on top of that metal box Kazuichi mentioned.
The machine on top of the box? Oh, this.
That looks important.
This looks like a card reader?
Does anybody have any funny cards?
A card reader? Oh. Or our e-handbook.
Oh.
Maybe we can disarm the bomb if we swipe the key card?
And it'll only work for the traitor.
Where did he get this equipment?
This has to have been cooperation with Monokuma. There is no way he can just pull this crap out of the ether.
Like,
lucky or not.
Like some of the equipment? Okay, sure, I can buy, but all of it?
You serious?
What? Wait, that might be possible. Nagito wouldn't be able to disarm these bombs if he didn't need some way of doing that, right?
Huh?
Maybe he never planned to disarm him from the start.
No, I don't think that's it. Nagito is probably trying to make us do something here.
What do you mean, something?
So...
Knowing Nagito, there's definitely some kind of theme to this, I think.
A theme?
The bastard probably would do something messed up like that.
All right!
Then we gotta find that!
We gotta find that! Nagito is trying to make us do something here.
Huh.
If that's true, what's he trying to make us do this time?
Well, as cliched as it is, I think we've hit our ultimate cliffhanger moment. But even still, this time it's just too cruel.
Danganronpa. Danganronpa.